Yeah. What up? Let's do this. Thank you for listening. Thank you for coming back. As always, I'm your host. I'm Will Bryant. You know, I think it was last week. I had this home studio all set up, and I was ready to actually have my first guest in a while. Did a bunch of research, questions ready to go. He was supposed to be here at 1, and at like 2 something, he hits me up and he's like, hey, is 3 good? And I'm like, what? That is not how this appointments work. And I had this moment where I was like, all right, I can just record solo dolo because I do that all the time. And I had everything set up ready to go. And I was like, shoot, I don't know what to talk about. I didn't have nothing because I had prepared so much for my guest, like the professional that I am, that when it was time for me to go solo dolo, I mean, I probably could have just sat here, went off the top of the dome, freestyled for a bit, for an hour or 45 minutes or whatever. I probably could have done it, but I just, I was so excited for a specific interview, essentially, for a specific conversation that the air was kind of let out of me a little bit, So I was like, you know what? In this new mental environment that I've started to adapt to, where I'm trying to not be so damn hard on myself, I allowed myself to just not record again. So it's like, you know what? It is what it is, man. I'm here now. I'm here with you. And yeah, it's something I got to get better at. It's, you know what? Like, we're getting to that time of the year where we might think of resolutions. Maybe that should be one of mine. But I mean, I don't like the pressure, dude. Leave me alone. All right? Actually, don't leave me alone. Do me a favor. Follow me. Rate, review, subscribe, all that good stuff. It's really easy to do it because I've got the same name on every damn platform. At I'm Will Bryant. You can follow me on Instagram, on TikTok, on X, on Twitch, on Spotify, on YouTube. What else? Threads. I heard I should get into something called Blue Sky. I don't even use Reddit, but I heard that might be good. Things I gotta look into. Whatever. Do me a favor. Everything that I am in on, follow me, like, subscribe, review, all of it. 3 words. I'm Will Bryant, Bryant, like Kobe. There you go. Then once you do that, leave me alone. All right? After you do all those things for me, then go ahead and stop. Don't ever bother me again. Leave me alone. Give me what I want when I want it, and then never bother me again. Is that possible? Cool. If so, follow me, like, subscribe, review, rate, all that shit. Good. Still drinking coffee. Might go out and buy some non-alcoholic beer later today. Not sure. But yeah, it's been, let's see. Today's the 24th as I record this. It's about to be a full month of no drinking. I last drank on Halloween, and I had 1 beer at a tailgate party at a Jet game. The thing is, I'm not exactly, like, it's weird to say that I'm not doing this on purpose. I don't have this goal in mind of not drinking for a long time, Like, I'm not trying to, even though I'm close to a month, it's not my goal to make it a month, or 2 or 4. Like, I don't know. Like, the few times that I've even felt like maybe having a drink, I actually went to a bar across the street after work for the first time since I've been like, cutting down on my drinking. And they don't have non-alcoholic beer, so I actually just did seltzer at a bar for the first time ever. Still had fun. And didn't feel as bad the next day. Not hungover. That's a nice feeling too. But basically, with me not drinking for this extended period of time, and for me, almost a month is a long time. I just have this feeling of whenever I'm near alcohol. I mean, I'm a bartender, so I'm near alcohol every freaking day of the year. But whenever I find myself in a situation where I could drink if I wanted to, I just kind of ask myself, is this worth breaking the streak for? Like, I'm not so against drinking for the rest of my life. It's just, am I going to be one of those only on a special occasion type of drinkers? I don't know, maybe. Um, may, I'm just going to let every situation kind of play itself out. My girl keeps asking me questions like, "Oh, you're gonna drink on this day? You're gonna drink on that day?" I don't know. It's not me trying to avoid the question. I really don't know. That's not how I think about it. Like for me, it's just I'll drink when I want to drink, but I'm just happy that I'm in a place where I don't feel like I have to every day or as often as I was. That's basically it, and that I can go without it and be all right. In fact, even feel somewhat better. Uh has nothing to do with anything, but if you're watching me, I am wearing this colorful hippie looking Rolling Stone sweater. I've now that I'm gaining weight, I've realized how much trendier and cooler larger clothing looks. Is that just a coincidence? You know, I have put on a couple of LBs over here. I used to be the size of a youth extra large, but my my youth extra larges and my men's smalls are fitting me a little snug. They're looking a little bit like compression shirts over there. So I bumped it up to medium, but I didn't stop there. I don't need larges and extra larges, but I did start buying some out larges and extra larges. I'm not gonna lie, I like the room. I like the room, and I like that you can't see my boobs or my cleavage or anything. So um, perhaps a coincidence, but I've realized that the fatter I get, the cooler large clothing is. I'm just being trendy now, not overweight. So leave me alone. It's it's just the way I am. I feel comfortable in this. Leave me alone. Uh, Again, nothing to do with anything, but um, targeted ads, like the your phone, it learns who you are, and as you scroll through Instagram or TikTok or whatever you're scrolling through, the ads are tailored to you, to your interests, to the person you are. Um, our social media apps, Instagram, they learn about us, and then the ads are targeted based on, I guess, who we are. Why am I bringing this up? Because I feel attacked. I feel attacked, and here's why. I'm scrolling through Instagram, minding my own damn business, and I scroll up past a targeted ad. So it's targeted to me. And I swear to God, in big font, it says, "No wonder you have no goals in life." How am I catching strays on Instagram? Big ass letters, big ass font. No wonder you have no goals in life. Hello, I just wanted to watch cat videos. Why are you attacking me, Instagram? I did not deserve that. No wonder you have no goals in life. Just take this 3-minute quiz. Mean it. I don't know why I said it like that. It insults me, and then it says, just take this 3-minute quiz. No. Absolutely. You just insulted me as I'm enjoying little cat videos, and you want me to take a 3-minute quiz so that you can start sending me more. What? The insult of the day? No wonder you have no goals in life. Take this 3-minute quiz and sign up for more. What the hell is it supposed to do? The next day is like, all of your regrets are real. They're true. You should feel bad for all of your regrets. Of course, success has eluded you. Come back tomorrow for more. Do you stay up at night thinking dark thoughts nobody else does? Of course you do. You deserve to. Fucking, that's what targets me. Freaking. Why can't I get targeted ads of like just cat videos? Take this 3-minute quiz and we'll send you the exact type of kitty that makes you smile. Which is all of them. I love them all. I just want to pet every kitty in the world. I am the Lil Wayne of kitties. Lil Wayne just wanted to fuck every girl in the world. I just wanted to love every kitty in the world. All right? That's me. I understand Lil Wayne and his strife. You know, not for the same thing, but also what a great song. Deep meaning. I just want to fuck every girl in the world. That's all. That's all. Is that so much to ask? Lil Wayne was just asking simple questions that you know, most of men throughout history have wondered. Great minds. The Washingtons, the Franklins, the Teslas. They've all wondered this. I just want to fuck every girl in the world. Sure, that might mean a lot of stuff, like a lot of trash you got to get through, but maybe that's okay for when you get to the good parts. What the fuck am I talking about? Well, how did I get onto that? Cat videos. That's all. What's been going on with me? Nothing really, just work all the time. It's fine. I was walking with my girl through Washington Square Park the other day, which is the same park that I walk through every day that I have work, because I cut through the park to get to work. And she's like, "Oh wow, look at that! They're free poems." And then, "Oh look, they're doing this." And, "Oh look, they're selling so much weed." And then, "Oh look, they're free or live podcasting." And then, "Oh look, an artist is drawing pictures." And then, "Oh look, she's dancing over here." And it's like, I see this every day. I know. I get it, but thanks for pointing it out. Wow. I'm like, yeah, wow. Yeah, wow. Very nice. Very nice. The other day, though, I was walking through the park, same park, Washington Square Park, something you don't see every day. There was just cops everywhere and like NYPD helicopters flying around the area, too. I was super confused, but as like a typical New Yorker, a typical minority New Yorker, I was just like, not me. This ain't about, I know they're not looking for me, so I'm going to just keep walking on by and minding my own business. But as I was walking by the fountain area, the center, I was walking through the middle of Washington Square Park. And I'm telling you, these aren't just regular cops. They're like SWAT. Like they're there with the Kevlar and machine guns and you know, the helm. They look like they're about to play Call of Duty in real life. And I swear this white guy with like one of those bags that go over like one shoulder, not even a book bag, just a one shoulder like messenger bag. He just strolls right up to this officer without a care in the world, but he has this like kind of like serious look on his face, and he goes right up to this Call of Duty character and he goes, "Officer, what's the situation here?" The fucking audacity of this guy looked like he was about to deliver a message on a bike, going up to someone that looks like he just came from Fallujah. Desert Storm over here. What's the situation? Shut the fuck up is the situation and keep walking. What the hell? But of course, because this is just a white guy with a messenger bag, the cop like fucking put his machine gun on. He put the safety on. He removed his freaking tactical goggles, unfastened his helmet. He was like, "Well, sir, it seems like a blah 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 blah." And I was like, "What the hell?" If I went up to him, he'd be like, "Move it along, you Puerto Rican fairy." He wouldn't, give me the time of day. But a freaking white guy with a messenger bag. He puts his acoustic guitar down to the side. What's the situation, officer? The situation is shut the fuck up and keep it moving. You privileged, audacious bastard. The hell? That park, I cut through it every day. On my way to work and from work. It's really annoying, though, to me. I'd rather take the L train home late at night when I'm done with work at like 3 in the morning or whatever than I would. I hate when it's the one thing that sucks about like opening. I mean, it's nice to be done with work by 5, but the fact that I have to then commute during rush hour, that's, dude, you know what made me not want a 9 to 5 like that was commuting on the NYC subways to and from work during rush hour twice a day. No, thank you. Not for me. So when I have to take that crowded train home, on the L or whatever it is, for me it's the L, for you, whatever. They're all probably crowded. They're all probably annoying. Rush hour, New York City, come on. The other day, I'm on the L, rush hour, going home, and I had one of the seats, and I was like, all right, at least I'll have one of these seats while the train is just absolutely packed. And this, this old lady, was on this packed train too, kind of like right in front of me, essentially. And I did this thing where I looked around and I was like, well, damn, man. Ain't nobody else gonna offer their seat to this old bitch? Nobody? All right, gotta be me. Fine. So I get up and I go, here you go, miss. Like, you could sit. This old lady looks at me and goes, no, thank you. And I don't mean old like 40. Like, I'm 36. That's 4 years away. No. I mean old like, I think 70 something, Posture's not good. She's already hunched over. She's closer to the seat, already because she's hunching over than I am standing up. I stand up, I offer her the seat. She says no. I'm already standing. I'm looking at her. I'm pissed. I'm pissed now. These t-shirts are too tight too, Billy. So I get up, offer her the seat. Old bitch says no. I'm pissed now. But here's the thing. I felt like at that moment, first of all, I felt insulted in a way, like you turned down this gift that I give you. The disrespect you show me. I do this nice thing for you and this is how you repay me? The fuck is wrong with you? You know who I am? I'm absolutely nobody, but still in my head, the goddamn Godfather. I'm Tony Soprano. I do this for you and this, you spit in my face? I felt insulted, but for some reason, I thought if I sit back down in that empty seat on this L train, it'll just compound how stupid I feel in that moment. Because that's what I felt. I felt stupid for offering this old lady a seat, and then that bitch just goes, no. Like I'm an asshole for offering you a seat. Anyone ever bitches about chivalry being dead? That's why, all right? Shit like that. Know your role and sit the fuck down. All right? My role as a young whippersnapper, young man in society, is to stand up for old women when they need a seat. Your role as the old woman is to take the goddamn seat when it's offered to you, lady. Not to fucking look at me and say, no, thank you. Now we got an empty seat. I'm an asshole for offering it to you, and I'm not going to sit back down and double down on me being an asshole. No. You know what we're going to do? We're both going to stand up now, and both of our dumbasses are just going to stare at this fucking stupid empty seat. It's just taunting us like that. And then what ends up happening is that the people around us that saw this go down, because trust me, people saw, you know what it is to see someone get their offering thrown back in their face? Imagine all those other people in the L train looking at me like, look at that idiot. He got up to give this old woman his seat, and now they're both standing there like an idiot. There's not going to be another person that comes in like, well, I'll be the one to take this. No, what has to happen is like someone new has to enter the L train. And this new person has to then slither in like a snake through this crowded train. And then they're going to look at this empty seat and they're going to have to wonder. They're going to have to be the ones to be like, wow, there's an empty seat right there. And there's just a train full of stupid idiots not taking it. I can't believe I'm the one genius that figured this out. And then this motherfucker comes sliding in and goes, oh, is this seat taken? And I have to be like, no, it's not. Because of this fucking piece of shit cunt to the left of me. This seat is wide open for the taking. Want it? Go ahead. And this person's always like, well, yeah, of course I'm going to take this open seat. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? This bitch right here. Because she's too fucking young and spry to take that seat. She has to prove a lesson to me. That she can stand up just like all of us. What the fuck, man? No, you're proving nothing, okay? You proved nothing. Just made me look like an idiot, and now I hate you and old people all around the world. Why? Because you didn't take the goddamn seat. Old people, y'all watching this right now, first of all, proud of you, because you guys don't really, do well with the social medias and the podcasting and all of that. But anyways, any old people out there watching this, or if you're young, take this video to your grandmother, your grandfather, so they can just realize what they're doing wrong. Sit down in the open seats, especially when a young whippersnapper offers it to you, all right? God damn it, man. Ruined my goddamn day with that shit. Ruined my goddamn day. I remember that for some reason I was listening to that Khalid album from, I don't know, I think it came out like a couple of years ago now. American Teen. And it was on that song Young, Dumb, and Broke. Young, dumb, and broke. And I was listening to that, trying to get into a better mood. And I was like, it actually got me in a worse mood because I'm not that song. I'm not young at all, but I am dumb and broke still. But I can't have this free, yay, never get old feeling that actual young people can have while listening to that song. Young, dumb, broke high school kids. Nope, my high school years are so long ago. Dude, if I had a kid at 18, that kid would be 18 right now. All right? My 18-year-old kid would be listening to this song, and he would be the one that can actually be like, young, dumb, broke high school kid. And I would be watching my 18-year-old kid listen to this song jealous because I wanted it to be me. I wanted to relate to that song, but no, I don't get to. And I'm getting this mad over this song while standing up on the L train staring at an empty seat. It was just all compounding, all right? I didn't like it. Much rather prefer taking the train home at night. And I mean like 2, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. The L train going back to Bushwick at 4 in the morning, there's nothing like it in the world. And somehow it's like the safest I usually feel. A lot of drunk people on the L at that time. Doesn't matter if it's a Tuesday or a Saturday. Might as well be a Tuesday. You know what's the best thing about not drinking? Listen, I'm not gonna be that person. I'm not gonna be on my high horse about not drinking. Like, oh, you really got to get your life together. Once you stop drinking, you really start to learn who you really are. Fuck that, man. I don't give a. Yeah, you learn who you really are. You learn you really suck, okay? Because now you can't even numb those thoughts anymore. I'm sober when I realize how much I hate myself. That's not better. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. The best thing about being drunk, though, is see, one of my favorite things in the entire world was to judge other people. And I learned recently that one of the few things in life that actually does get better when you stop drinking is you can judge other people even more. It's awesome. My new favorite thing, it's not sobriety, but my new favorite thing is judging other drunk people while I'm sober. Because, man, you guys are stupid. Look, I used to be one of y'all. I probably acted just as dumb while drinking. But being sober and watching drunk people be drunk, man, the judging that goes on in my head, it's so mean. It's so wrong. But it's one of my favorite things in the world now. Judging people in general was one of my favorite things in the world now. But now I'm judging drunk people while I'm stone cold sober? Okay. That's a new level of judging. Because now I'm like, wow, I know I'm not that stupid right now. Before it was like, I think I'm better than that person. Now I know I am. And here's the thing. A lot of the route I take home from the West Village to all the way to Union Square to Bushwick, see a lot of drug addicts on that route. But for some reason, judging a drug addict just seems kind of mean. Like the world knows they've got it rough, Homeless drug addict, I'm gonna judge them. I mean, just kind of mean. But a drunk person dressed up in like fucking Fendi or Gucci, looking stupid at the end of the night on the L train, drunk, coming home from the club, that's funny. That I can judge. Fuck them. I'm not judging drunk homeless people. No. I'm not punching down. But if you're coming home from the bar and you keep dropping your phone, universal sign that you're drunk on the subway, your phone just keeps falling. Incapable of putting your phone in your pocket when you're drunk. Shit, the other day, there was a drunk guy on the L train that did a backflip while the freaking train was in motion. He did a backflip to prove to the subway. This guy did a backflip to prove to the rest of the L train that he was not drunk. And then, in case we didn't understand, he then tried to explain to the entire L train why he did said flip. Drunk people always try to over-explain why they did something stupid. And then they try to play it off. You know how I would have thought you were sober? If you just stood still and shut the fuck up. Instead, this guy in the L train at 4 a.m. does a freaking Cirque du Soleil backflip. By the way, beautiful. He nailed it. Like, it's not like he... Listen, you try to do a backflip when you're drunk and you land on your head, you knock yourself out. That's fucking hilarious too. And it's an obvious sign that you're drunk. This guy, got to give him his credit. He's drunk on the L train, moving train, 4 a.m., decides to do a backflip, nails it. Perfect for him. But then announces that because of that backflip, he's obviously sober, which was just so wrong. No, if you were sober, you would have never even done that back. You ever see your friend? You ever had that friend that did push-ups to prove that he was sober? That's the opposite of what you're trying to prove. You gotta stop. In no way does a push-up mean you're not drunk. This guy was like, I see your push-ups and I raise you a backflip. Tried to explain that that means he's sober. I loved it. I loved it. I just sat there like, yep, sure, whatever. Judging. This motherfucker that just did a backflip in boat shoes and no socks. It was impressive, man. I mean, I remember as he's explaining it, he goes, not for nothing, not for nothing. He kept saying not for nothing. I don't know what that means. The fuck does that mean? Not for nothing. Most of the time when I hear not for nothing, I'm not going to like the next part of that sentence, you know, like not for nothing. Your hair makes you look like a woman. I'm just saying. It's basically like saying all due respect. All due respect. That's the longest pregnant pause. Oh man. All due respect. I don't really think you a man. Not for nothing. I think you're kind of a coward. I'm just saying. Just saying. This guy didn't insult me. Guy flips backwards, drunk on an L train. Not for nothing. Not for nothing. That wasn't bad. You know what's the other good thing about not drinking? Is that now my girlfriend can't blame all the dumb shit that I do on me being drunk. Now she knows I'm just a stupid idiot. And that I do dumb shit whether I'm drunk or sober. But her not being able to blame the drinking? Nice. You just chose this, you idiot. Who's the real idiot? The one that just is or the one that chooses one? Yeah, riddle me that. But whatever. This is why these are the dumb reasons I enjoy not drinking. Not because it might be improving my life. No, judging people, having no excuse to be an idiot. And you know what else I like? I thought that I had to go to the bathroom as often as I was going to the bathroom because I was getting old and it was kind of sad to me. Turns out I was just drinking a lot. So I go to the bathroom a lot less now than I used to. I mean, I went an entire Jet game at the stadium. I didn't get up to use the bathroom once. I saw all of my friends spend 4 of the 4 quarters. All of my friends had spent 2 quarters in the bathroom, 1 quarter online waiting for beer, and the other quarter yelling in my ear, annoying me. Meanwhile, sober me sat in that seat for the entire game. I saw every play. Didn't get up to go to the bathroom once. I just like not going to the bathroom. Dude, sometimes I would be drinking so much that I would be walking along the street and I would stop to pretend to check my phone just so I could like cross my legs and not piss myself. Haven't done that in about a month. Turns out I wasn't really getting that old. I was just drinking too much. The simple things about sobriety are what I like. The less bathroom breaks, the better. The more judging, the better. And just let me be stupid old me. What can I say? You guys see this for y'all watching? This is a bodega cat. No, not the whiskey by Sam Merrill and Mark Norman. And no, not the nickname for the New York Knicks' newest center, Karl Anthony Towns. No, this is a plushie of an actual bodega cat that I got at New York City Comic Con. And he's sleeping on a loaf of bread. And his name is Loaf. Isn't that just adorable? I think so. Loaf, the bodega cat, sleeping on some bread. I don't know. I just started petting him and decided to talk about it. Yeah, I was at an open mic a couple of weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago at this point. I don't know. I forget. Maybe more than that. I was at an open mic and I finally heard a joke that offended me. I was finally offended by a joke. There's this guy at an open mic and he was making fun of podcasts and people that podcast, and I was offended. You could talk about me being Puerto Rican. You could call my home an island of garbage. You could, say whatever you want about me. But leave podcasting out of it, okay? I know what I'm doing. Think I'm proud of this? Huh? Think I'm proud of this? Leave me alone. Just call my home garbage. But leave my podcasting out of it, all right? That same day, I swear to God, I overheard somebody say this. I was not a part of this conversation, but I heard this. The same person, not the same person I said this joke, but this one person said these two things. This one person was discussing rap or hip hop with someone else. And it came up that his favorite rapper of all time is Eminem. And then in the same conversation, a couple of minutes later, this same person also mentions that his favorite reggae artist is Modest Yahoo. I just want you to picture this person in your head right now. Just make him whatever race you think he might be. If you're thinking of a person whose favorite rapper is Eminem and favorite reggae artist is Modest Yahoo, what race do you think he, pray tell, might be? Newsflash, you're right. You're correct. Yes. He's Korean. No. This is a white guy. I swear to God, I thought the next sentence out of his mouth was going to be, and Larry Bird is the greatest basketball player of all time. But I tell you, Luka Doncic is really giving him a run for his money. I swear, dude. I feel like if you're a white person that says that Eminem is the greatest rapper of all time, you're like, oh, you're one step away from just saying all lives matter or something, like. And Kid Rock is the greatest rock star of all time, probably. Kid Rock's the second greatest rapper of all time. Oh, shoot. I don't know. I don't know why I don't know why that conversation just stuck out of my head, man. It really did. If you couldn't tell, I didn't really have anything important that I wanted to talk about today. I kind of just, I figured, hey, last time that I was gonna record, I could have recorded and didn't because I was like, I don't have anything to talk about. And I was like, well, you know what? Let's do that episode now. Let's do the episode where I don't have anything to talk about, and let's just do that. Let's just go for it, These aren't important things that I have on my mind. I just wanted an outlet to say them. I don't think important things mostly. I think of dumb things. So I like judging people. And I say and think and do dumb things. It's just what I am. Tyrion Lannister drinks and knows things. I don't drink and do dumb things. I don't drink and judge things. That's what it is. Judgy Wudgy was a beer. I think I think I got enough stupid shit off my chest for now. I'll think of more stupid shit, and I'll get back to you. Now, all I've got on my head right now, I've got some other stuff on my mind, but this was a nice little playful outlet to just. I didn't want, I didn't want to talk about nothing serious. I've been, I've been feeling some stresses in life, but I'm feeling good today. So I wanted to embrace that, and that's why I'm doing this type of episode about nothing. This is my episode about nothing. My tribute to Seinfeld. How about that? Friendsgiving is coming up soon for me. I'll be hosting that. That'll be fun. Dave's going to be grilling up, he's going to be deep frying up some turkeys. Maybe I'll have a drink or two there. Maybe not. Who cares? Really? Either way. Hope hope all of you guys have a good Thanksgiving out there. The holiday season is upon us. That means Christmas is right around the corner. You know what that means? I'm getting even older, and I might have to start peeing even more. Either way, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for letting me say my silly things, and if you want to judge people with me, let's do it. Do me a favor though. If you're gonna judge me, do it well and do it online. You can rate, review, subscribe, follow, all that stuff. It's real easy. I make it easy because it's the same name on all platforms. I'm Will Bryant. It's just 3 words at I'm Will Bryant, Bryant, like Kobe. Yeah. Do that for me. I'll appreciate you. I love you always. And thank you. Thank you again. I got nothing. This was nothing. Hope you liked it. Peace.